another video, and so today we are going to be talking about the whole BTC market, Link, XRP, DYDX, and Atom. I am going to be showing you guys how I trade, and other than that, you are not supposed to enter any of my trades. This is not financial advice, like I always repeat in majority of my videos. For the old viewers, I am sorry that I have not uploaded in so long. There's been a lot of personal issues that I had to overcome, and I have. So now to get started with the video, looking at BTC, there's been a little, arguably massive drop within the past few days, which is big in terms of percentage and price. So exactly how do we go from here? For me personally, I like to go to the higher time frames to try to understand where this drop is ending. It ends somewhere around these areas, so which is why we're going to try to mark it out and see what exactly is this area. Why did price stop over here, right? That's what we want to figure out. So it could be because it touched this perfectly down zone and then a huge up again. It could be just because of that. I mean, there could be many reasons, but as long as we believe that that is already the bottom, and then we start looking at price in other direction now, I definitely suggest that from here we get this down zone, right? And then from here price is at 50%. So if price does end up going up, down, up, and only then will price always shoot up, because price is gonna have to break upwards in the institutional method, come down to mitigate at least 50%, or not even 50%, but even 30-20%, because they need to make most on their gains, and only then will price shoot upwards in the other direction. But of course, price can also play out the other way, in the sense where price does break down, it comes back in to mitigate 50% or even 20 or 30%, and then we'll shoot out. So what am I trying to say with this method? What I'm trying to say is price will come down and come back in, but our entry point is always the back in, because when price comes down, we're not going to write this down, because we're not going to predict up or down. We're going to predict once it comes down, comes back to mitigate, we're going to enter from this point and then shoot it lower, because that's how the institutions trade when they go against the retail traders, and at the same time they mitigate back in just to be able to understand where price is going. So yes, that's exactly what I'm looking at for BTC. Now if we move over to Link, apologies for that one. Yeah, so for Link, it also seems like it has dropped heavily over the past few days. It's not one huge spike down, just like how BTC was, but with that, I mean, it's just another same standpoint from here where we get this lower down, but the only difference is if we take the higher one above that, price has not yet broken through, but if we take this one, price has broken through, which is why I think we can play it a little bit safer by going for this one. But of course, it does look like price is going to break through, come back into test, and only then will it break upwards. Or from here, if price does end up trading downwards in such direction, breaks through, comes back into mitigate and shoots downwards, of course that's a possible trade as well. So we are just going to try to keep our trades open and play in the more risk-free style of trading. And then of course, if we move on to XRP, see, the thing is, XRP is also literally almost the same structure as Link, literally. So it is always the same direction. If either price comes out, comes back in then to mitigate, and only then does it shoot upwards, just like how a bullish structure should look like. Or it could go in the opposite direction, like how a bearish structure would look like, just like that. So these are the two possible methods on how price will end up. But you see, the thing is, I'm not showing you a different structure only because XRP and Link is literally the same. The only difference is BTC, but the problem with BTC, it also has a crazy move down, which is why although it's not structurally the same, in the bigger time frame it is with a big move down. Now, of course, if we take a look at DYDX, DYDX also has a similar movement, but with DYDX we can actually take this lower low, price already break through. So that means when price broke through, it can come back down for a mitigate and only come back up. So now this is going to be your entry point right here, 2.008. I am not going to be entering this because I am actually not that big fan of DYDX. I feel like it does trade a little bit too volatile, but don't get me wrong, this is a good trade. If you guys do want to enter, definitely enter, but I am going to be posting this video anyways right after when I upload. So other than that, I hope, of course, you guys do take your own risk measurements and do not over push trades, because those are the biggest reasons that people end up losing money while day trading or while crypto trading with futures or leverage trading. Back off with Atom. I'm sorry this had to be cut a little bit, but anyways, so if we take a look, Atom is actually in the same position just how XRP and Link once was. If you take a look properly, it has the same price structure and exactly how price is moving, so this is not a advantage in our gain in any way or sort, which is why there are only two ways price will go: a little higher with a mitigation downwards and only then will it break upwards, or in the other direction to here, price comes back into retest. Oh, the arrow got broken down, but anyways, like bring back the retest and price comes down in this area. So those of course are the two mitigating things happening. Of course, price will end up coming lower, so somewhere around these parts, right, something like that. Of course, don't take me word for word, or in this case arrow for arrow, but this is the point of break, and this is also the point of break in the top. So that's exactly what I think might happen in terms of Atom. So of course, I hope that you guys did in fact enjoy this video. I will definitely be catching you guys in the next one. I will be uploading a lot more often nowadays. I'm gonna try my best. I do have a lot of things going on here, so I hope you guys did in fact enjoy, and I'll definitely be catching you guys in the next one.